Welcome back to Digi Bros, everybody.
Oh, wait. There we go. Oh!
Alright.
What's up?
I'm going to look for another question. The Devu has a million of them. Alright. I don't want to, like, he has some of them, like, I don't think he'll have any input on. And I can get to those eventually. But, what are your favorite or least favorite kinds of cheese?
Pepper Jack's the best cheese.
Really?
The worst cheese is like cottage cheese. Or Gouda cheese kind of sucks shit too.
Really?
Whatever kind
Not
Mom
into
really
Gouda?
likes on salad. Feta cheese. Feta cheese sucks.
Yeah, feta cheese is what Mom likes.
Feta cheese, when they put feta cheese on fish tacos, it is disgusting and it pisses me off. Because I love fish tacos, but feta cheese on fish tacos is fucking gross.
My mom is a very big feta cheese fan.
I had the fucking leaping
Cheese
lizard.
in general fan,
so
really.
bad. Feta, why would you, feta cheese and fish tacos, man? And it's like lettuce, feta cheese, and fish. It's just like not a good combination at all.
Cheese is pretty much entirely the reason
get
Mom's
wrecked.
not a vegan and that she's a vegetarian. Like, she cannot not eat cheese.
Cheese is good. Pepper jack cheese is the shit.
Oh man, what's my favorite cheese? Does it have to be like eating it straight or like as a topping
it can
or
be
like
a
a
topping.
mixture? It's like my favorite cheese-based dish might be Velveeta cheese and shells, but I don't really like Velveeta cheese in any other context.
Yeah.
I like American and
Grilled
white
cheese
American.
is good as a dish. Or cheese-related dishes we could talk
I love
about.
pretty much any kind of macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, I like pizza, cheese.
I guess
on
I mostly
pizza.
prefer orange cheeses. I mean, pepper jack is good. I'm not a fan of like the really fucking strong tasting cheeses.
Chess.
Like there was
chess.
there was a brief period where I was trying to get like all these different kinds of cheese from the store, and I quickly realized that I don't really like
You're not a
any
fan of
straight
cheese.
cheese. Like they're better.
I always get
when they're sort of in the mix, not
my
just like
breakfast almost every
dominating.
day when I'm working is I get a V8 energy drink and then one of these things that is like a Slim Jim and a thing of cheese.
Oh yeah, those.
And like they suck.
The cheese in
They're
those is
nasty.
always
the
shit.
cheese is awful. But
tastes
it's like
cardboard.
I don't know. Like that's how I always get. It like sets my stomach straight. And I'm like, all right, meat
That
and cheese
sets your
in a V8.
stomach
yes,
straight.
somehow a V8 in the beef and cheese is just like that is enough for me. And that'll be all I have for 6 hours. You know, like
Oh man.
that is me on a working day. I need an energy drink and something small to set my stomach,
Fucking Slim Jim
and
cheese.
that's it. I wish they were cheaper. It's like $2.50 for that shit. Like,
Right, well, 'cause
if it were
it's
$1,
like
it would
pure
be
beef.
amazing. But they're small. Like they aren't
Right.
even big.
Yeah. I mean, if you buy the off-brand,
That
it's
cheese
cheaper.
sucks shit.
Yeah, the cheese is gross in those.
Oh man,
I
no,
always-
the 7-Eleven brand of that, the Slim Jim's way too thin. So.
Every so often I see that and I get really excited because I'm like beef and
Beef
cheese.
and cheese, yeah.
And then I'm
just,
like,
no.
I feel like there's a lesson I should have learned about this.
because
once.
I always have to eat it in the car wherever I'm going, and then sometimes I've just like gagged on that cheese.
Oh.
Like if you get too much cheese as opposed to beef, like I go like 'cause it doesn't feel
not
like you're
good.
eating food. You're just like oh,
It's not food at all.
the cheese is gross, man.
All right.
Oh, I like cheese danishes.
Devu
Or
said,
the cream cheese is good.
"You say your teeth are always in pain? Really?"
Dude, you need to brush your fucking
My teeth are not always in pain. I don't think I said that. I think I might have misinterpreted. Or
I still need
was
to get one of my
joking.
wisdom teeth removed, and that's fucking painful.
I
as hell
would say that
sometimes.
I feel
Hey!
like I'm
that face he made.
very often aware of my teeth.
Uh-huh.
Like I feel them in my face. What causes my teeth pain is anytime I eat any sugary treat. I can't eat candy anymore because it makes my teeth hurt, especially because it gets stuck in my teeth. That's really where the pain comes from, is that like something sweet gets stuck in one of my teeth and it just feels like it's drilling into my tooth.
That's when you should brush your teeth.
There's
Okay.
not cavities, it's the fillings. It's just it hurts everywhere.
Yeah, but you could just brush that shit that's causing you pain off of your teeth. In the
So
moment.
you want me to eat a piece of candy and then immediately brush my teeth?
Yes?
Immediately. Like, literally put it in my mouth, take a bite, and then brush my teeth.
Yeah?
That is fucking disgusting. There's no point in eating candy at all if you have to do that.
You gotta give and take, yo.
Fucking gross. Oh.
Oh, it's the guys.
Here's another one who asked that you actually might have more answer than I do.
Whoa.
Have you ever enjoyed climbing trees?
Fuck yeah. Climbing trees is the shit.
When was the last time you climbed a tree?
Before we got rid of all the trees in our yard. If you remember, a long time ago.
We mostly climbed the front trees, though, didn't we?
No, I climbed the back trees. Dude, I climbed all the trees. We used to have a lot of trees in our yard. I climbed every fucking tree. I climbed all of them.
I thought most of the big ones were too big to
They
climb.
were, but I fucking tried anyways, man. I gave a good fucking effort. All those fucking trees, man. Love climbing trees. Did it all my life. Now, you know, I just feel like a dipshit and I don't really think about it anymore.
We used to, Victor in particular used to climb trees. When Victor was a kid, we used to call him Daring Ditter, because Victor would be willing to do daring things, like climb things
until it
everywhere.
became a thing and then it got annoying.
Right.
Because then it was just an excuse
oh,
to try to
Victor,
make you do
climb
something
that,
fucking
dude.
stupid.
Dude, Daring Ditter, you should climb that shit. Yeah. But yeah, Victor used to climb all over everything as a kid. I was more of a huge puss, and I would I will climb into a tree and sit in a tree at a reasonable distance from the ground. But like whenever I get too high up, and for me it's a problem of like not knowing how I'm gonna get back down.
Yeah.
Like when you get to that one branch you kind of have to jump to, and then you're like, well, how am I gonna get back onto the branch below? Because there's that moment when you're hanging from a branch trying to put your feet onto the lower branch and you don't quite know where it is, and that's where you're like, my life's fucked, it's over, you know. I'm not really afraid of heights, but I'm afraid of not having something to grab onto and knowing how to get down, you know.
Oh no, this is where she becomes Zelda and then gets princessed.
Yes, her entire personality kind of changes.
Oh no, I really hate the makeup they gave her in this game. She looks kind of stupid as Zelda, honestly.
I think it looks okay.
I didn't like the way she looks as Zelda.
I think she's a cutie
I'm being very disappointed. Look at her weird eyes. Like, what's with the
She just kind of
eye
looks like she's stoned.
shadow or whatever the fuck. It's like, reminds me of old people.
What? She looks fine.
Ah, she looks gross.
She looks fine. She looks cute. She's a princess.
Her face is dumb.
She's a pretty princess.
She was cooler as a pirate.
Anything else to say about trees? I feel like...
Oh, trees are fucking cool, man.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't climbed a tree in a very long time. You want to tell that hilarious story?
Oh, there was one
cousin?
tree a couple houses ago where I used to climb into it and play Game Boy. Did it a couple times.
Have you ever had like a trouble getting down situation in a tree? Like like you climbed too far? What do you think is the highest you've climbed into a tree?
I don't fucking know, dude.
I feel
it probably wasn't that high because I was probably little.
I've seen our friend Brando, who's like a monkey man. I've seen him climb like to the tops of large trees before.
Nice.
I remember there was a time we were all walking at night down the road, and like we were just like around someone's yard, had like a really climbable tree,
and he just went
Brando
right
just
up that
fucking
shit.
went up that thing.
We used to climb around all kinds of shit when we were into parkour.
Yeah. There was a period where Victor and Brando were really trying to get into parkour for like quite a while, but there's nowhere to do it in our city.
It just sucks.
This city is the least parkourable city ever.
I never wanted to practice getting hurt a bunch of times to be able to do the cool stuff.
We would always go to like behind like a movie theater or something, and there'd be like, you know, you could jump on some walls and some dumpsters.
It's not
and
dense
stuff.
enough with and it's not the right architecture, and you can't get on top of any buildings, and it's just like, just sucked.
The only halfway decent parkour spot we ever found was like at the ocean.
That's when we'd climb all our trees, and we'd run up this one tree because it was a really high branch, so you had to run up it 2 steps to grab the branch.
Right. Yeah.
That was cool. I had a lot more. I could do a lot of pull-ups back then.
Yeah.
I also weighed like 135 pounds, so.
What do you weigh now?
160-ish.
That's
Maybe,
a lot
actually,
more.
probably 165.
Yeah, you were a skinny little bastard.
Yes.
Just like Shade is now. But we're beefing him up. But, yeah.
I took for granted how
Um,
I could do so many pull-ups and how impressive that was.
Yeah. You also, I always forget this. You have great ups. You can jump really high.
I could, yeah, when I was practicing it a lot.
There was
I don't think I can anymore.
We used to have this little brick wall that was about like almost chest high in back of our house.
See, what's crazy about this house is
jump
that
onto that.
we've lived in it so long, but it's evolved so much.
Different
yeah,
now.
everything is completely different. So it's almost like we have moved. And I change my room setup like every 6 months. Like I rearrange my room completely.
Right.
So it's like it's not like we've been living in the same.
It does
space,
sometimes feel when I try to remember stuff. Like that happened in this house, and I feel like it was from a previous house. I realize that it's because my desk was on the other side of the room back then. Because my desk was over there by the window for a long time. Like, that video of me eating the double down was in this house, and that was, like, probably 2009 or 10, and, you know, I look totally different, and my room's totally different, and I've got, like, a totally different poster that I haven't seen in years back in the background, you know? So, yeah, I mean, things still evolve, but there used to be this little chest-high brick wall. I don't know about chest-high, but it was pretty high, and you could just vault that shit. Like, you were able to jump directly onto it.
We did it all the time, because that was our parkour practice.
Yeah.
We just jump over it constantly.
It was like, how the fuck can you jump that high? That's
jump
crazy.
right over it.
But yeah, not a lot anymore. We cut down most of the trees. We couldn't find anywhere to parkour. Brando's not around, and, yeah, and you don't want to look like a fucking idiot trying to do it on campus. So
yeah,
because it'd probably be doable on campus.
Just the urge to do it everywhere. Has died.
Right. Oh yeah, there was a story about that tree in our. There's a very small tree in our front yard that's very easy to climb if it can hold your weight.
Yeah.
And there was a time that we were out with our cousin Evan and Victor and Brando.
We used to do pull-ups on the tree all the time because it's just the right height to do pull-ups on.
And Victor and Brando were like doing pull-ups on this tree and like jumping on it. And then Evan jumped up to try to grab the branch. It didn't look like his hands even connected with the branch, but he suddenly screamed out in pain and fell on the floor and was clenching his arm. And we were all just kind of looking at him like...
And he made this like, oh!
We were just like, you might be very weak, Evan. Maybe you should not attempt this kind of thing.
He did not know that he wasn't going to be able to do that.
He was like insanely skinny and weak. Like a small, frail dude, you know, and was not the best idea.
Like a caved-in chest cavity.
Yeah.
It's like actually like a deformity there.
Or some kind of
medical problem, yes.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't have tried to jump and climb that tree, but it was pretty fucking funny at the time. Alright, here's another one we could both ask from the Devu. Among your active cachet of clothing, what have you had the longest?
Fuck, that I still wear?
Yes, your active cachet.
There is one pair of jeans that I've been wearing since high school that still fit me. Which is fucking insane.
Because you've gained over like 30 pounds.
Yeah, and right now I'm really like a size 33, and I have a lot of size 32 stuff from like early college years that's not really fitting me too well anymore. Like it fits, but it just gets kind of tight at times.
You just made me. It just dawned on me super hard why I never notice if I'm getting fat.
Yeah, because you wear super loose clothes.
All I wear is elastic pants.
Yeah. If you actually wear clothes that fit snug, then you notice when you're getting a little fat and that shit doesn't fit well anymore.
I have been wearing the same clothes since early high school.
In high school, I was like a size fucking 29 or some shit. So it's like there's a couple pair of pants that I got in high school that must have been a size 30. I cannot fucking... I have... No, maybe they shrank or something. They are fucking small. It's unbelievable.
At some point...
But there's one pair that still fits me, which is crazy. I think I got these corduroys in high school, too.
At some point when I was in,
like... That was senior year I got those. So.
When I was in, like, the 9th grade, we were living in the, we were living in that ghetto neighborhood that we lived in for a while, and I kind of outgrown a lot of my clothes, and so I just started wearing my dad's sweatpants. My dad has like a lot of different pairs of sweatpants.
Yeah.
Right? And so he just had like all these sweatpants, and I just started wearing that, and like that just became my regular attire, you know. And I didn't like I didn't care about clothes, so I didn't really ask for clothes or anything. Like I never brought it up as something that I needed. I just wore his sweatpants, and then like it kind of became a thing where all I was wearing was like sweatpants and pajama pants. I think my mom had like randomly bought me a pair of pajama pants, and I wore them, and I was like, these are great, you know.
Yeah.
And
this is where I gotta go talk to that guy. Yeah,
you need the two
I need
people
the
to
little
open the
dudes.
dungeons. Yeah.
So you put the things on my map, but then it's like, oh, I gotta go do all this other shit, which I thought was gonna be the case.
You gotta
but
bring
I
the
wanted
people
check
to
it
the
out anyways.
dungeons.
Oh.
So yeah, I started wearing like pajama pants, and then it just like became a thing because my mom would just go out and buy like almost none of the pants I own were bought by me. My mom would just randomly go out and pick up pajama pants for me and be like, "Here, Conrad, I got you some new pants," and I'm like, "Okay." So I've got like a couple sets of pajama pants that she's bought me. And then like over time she'll just like find funny pants, and you know I got like she just like I wear those Dr. Pepper ones because she just randomly found them and thought they were cool and bought them for me. I don't even drink Dr. Pepper, but I think they're funny to wear Dr. Pepper pants, you know.
Yeah.
The My Little Pony pajamas, the Ninja Turtle ones I actually did pick out myself because we were in a store together and I just happened to see them and I was like, dude, I want these Ninja Turtle pajamas, you know.
Yeah.
But like almost all of it is just my mom got random pajamas and brought them home, and I've never gone clothes shopping of my own accord because like I don't find anything comfortable. I find nothing like pants-wise comfortable. All the shorts I wear, the reason that all my shorts are like weird pajama shorts is because my mom
suck ass, dude.
My mom found at some point, she was at some place and they were selling these pajama textured shorts, and so she bought like 7 pairs of them, and they're terrible. But like again, I've never gone to just buy my own clothes, so I've just been wearing these shitty pajama shorts that my mom got me.
I don't think I wear any of the same shirts I did like a couple years ago. Like I get tired of shirts so fast. And I finally started buying just generic shirts so I don't get sick of like the graphic or something, or they don't get uncomfortable.
Yeah. All the pants I've had forever. The only time I've like tried to go pants shopping, and I also like I can't like justify to myself the cost of clothes. I could now because now I'm making enough money where like I've been thinking about I need to go clothes shopping and like just buy myself some new clothes because a lot of my pants are falling apart now. Like, you know, more so than just the fashion aspect, they are now actually starting to all be destroyed. So it's like, okay, I definitely need, even if it's just pajamas, I need new pants. But when I was dating my ex-girlfriend, you know, she was like, please don't show up here with nothing but pajamas. Please, you know, she like demanded that I have pants to wear out. And so I was like, all right. So I went out and bought some pants, but
man, I wear those now.
Yeah, you possess like, you got those burgundy ones at least. Can you even fit those? Because those were kind of small.
Oh, yeah, they fit well. Those are one of my like top 3.
That was like pants I could fit into at my skinniest, you know? But like, those are the only ones that were like cool pants. They were like they were a little too thin for me, but like those were kind of cool. And then the other ones I got were just like shitty corduroys and stuff. I had to have 3.
I only thought you got those ones. I didn't know you had any other ones.
Well, I had the burgundy pants, like a shitty pair of corduroys and a shitty pair of jeans. The jeans were too big for me.
I forgot with the speed sale, you can just like it automatically does the wind for you.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Dumbass.
Wow.
So like every time I try to buy pants, they're always too long because like I have really short legs and I'm kind of fat, so like all the stuff that it'll always be like I probably am up to like a 36
I can't go into
now,
this yet, right?
But like
you can't go into the lava place?
Not without the ice arrows. You have to freeze.
Oh yeah, I gotta get the the arrows. Yeah.
Yeah.
The fire and ice arrows.
It's like constant revelations for you. You've given no thought to what needs to be done. You're just sailing around.
What am I doing? Well, I gotta go talk to the little dude. Right. Do I know I need to talk to him yet?
Isn't this Dragon Roost Island? Is this?
Yeah, this is where the bird guy is.
Okay. Oh,
wait,
no, you need
do I have
bird
to like?
Girl. The bird girl's the one who goes to the dungeon with you because you have to
possess
her and
the
shit.
bird girl, yeah. But then, am I supposed to go here first, or do I have to find out that I need to go talk to her first?
Probably the latter. You probably need to find out that you need her first.
How was I supposed to do that? Let's see what this guy wants me to do.
Yeah, that's a good
Was I
bet.
supposed to go to that island I was already out and like whip out my junk and then like it's like
Those who live in the seas nearby gather information.
okay,
The
I'm just
fish.
supposed to.
He wants you to talk to the talking fish. Those who lives in the seas nearby. He wants you to go to the place, the dungeons, and talk to the fish at the dungeons. Is what he's advising you. I don't think you have to do that.
I'm gonna go talk to the girl and see what happens.
All right. Anyway, what the fuck was I talking about, dude?
Dude, I don't fucking know.
What the fuck was I talking about? Clothes, yeah. All
Yeah,
my clothes
we
are
wear
old.
'em.
They're falling apart.
People wear
Pants
clothes.
never fit me. I like pajamas. I've come to terms with that. I don't think I need to impress anybody. I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna wear pajamas forever.
Yay!
I own 1,000,000 shirts and I wear them all.
Here's to not fucking caring anymore, man.
I'd say the oldest shirts I have are from high school. I got rid of a lot of my high school clothes because we both wore like double XL shirts in high school
Which
just
is
because we liked
stupid.
big baggy shirts.
Yeah.
They look terrible and they feel terrible. So I don't know why the fuck we thought that was a good
I guess
idea.
I thought they were cool when I was a little kid.
But then
and then like I just kept
last
doing
year when I was thin, like when I was at my thinnest, I bought a lot of shirts that were large, which is now a little too small for me.
Yeah.
So all my large shirts are kind of like, this is, I don't know about this, you know, like my XLs are just fine. But yeah, so I have a few XL shirts from high school that I still wear when they turn up in my laundry. But I have 1,000,000 shirts and I wear them all, and they're all like thing shirts. It's all, you know, some kind of brand identity thing. Right now I'm wearing my Calciuchesta shirt, which is the needle drop thing. You know, I often try to buy shirts that are related to something I like so that I support the thing I like.
Yeah.
You know, I try to make my shirts not really a purchase for me, but a purchase for them. So yeah, like that's why I have like the Game Grumps shirts and the
Me and Hope have
stuff like
adopted the policy of just getting, like, if we're gonna get a nerd shirt, it's gonna be subtle, where it's like,
yeah.
it could be a logo of anything, like, you know, someone who doesn't know what it is could just think that it's like a clothing brand or something, like stuff like that, where it's just kind of like not overtly like exploding at you kind of thing.
I highly recommend going to Ghost Lightning's blog and reading a post called "Hiding Your Power Level in Plain Sight."
Yeah.
Where he talks about how he had like specially designed a bunch of his clothes to be like anime references, but subtly. Like
subtle.
he has a pair of flip flops that are the same colors as the Valkyrie from Macross, the Skull Eater one. Like it's the same color scheme, but it obviously doesn't look like a Macross reference. He has a pair of Converse that have the guitars from Beck like embroidered into them. So like it just looks like cool guitars to anyone else, but to him it's the guitars from Beck, you know. Cool ideas like that. Great little ways to hide your power level in plain sight. And I've always thought that's like the legit way to do it, you know. To me, like wearing a brand shirt, I mean, one like this is cool because like this Calciuchesta shirt is it's a small brand, and this was a limited time shirt, so there's only so many people who even.
It
have
doesn't
this,
say anything
you know?
on it. It's just a funny.
It's just
picture.
a cool picture of Calciuchesta that could be. You could think this was anything, you know.
Yeah.
Or like the "Hey, I'm Grump" shirt, like is more identifiable, but it's like people respond to that shirt when I wear it places, like because they're like, "Hey, Grump," you know, because it says "Hey, I'm Grump" on it. So
that would annoy the living shit out of me.
It's annoying because I'm always like, what the fuck? Oh, I'm wearing the shirt, you know, because I don't pay attention to what I wear. So I'll go out somewhere and people respond to my shirt and I have no idea what they're talking
What is
about.
this fucking rock? Oh, it's a song.
But yeah, I'm due for some new clothes. But you've been cycling yours out over the last 2 years or so. Talk about how you figured out.
What does it mean?
It means you have to go that way. You have to
see,
you have to like fly in order. I think you need the controllable thing for this.
What?
There's like a thing you can control that you can like fly around.
What?
I'm trying to remember. I'm having a difficult time remembering.
I'm just gonna fly on my
exactly what I'm
leaf.
I don't think you need to do this thing you're trying to do.
Hey, why don't you fuck off, man? I'm
Anyway,
doing
didn't
it, man.
didn't you like discover clothes because of Dad? Like you discovered that clothes can be comfortable, and you had never.
Yeah,
really
because I used to
understood?
wear all Dad's shirts, and I was like, man, these are fucking just awesome.
Right.
Like he buys himself nice clothes.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, I can do that too. As soon as I started making enough money to like buy my own clothes, I was like, holy shit, I can just go buy a comfortable shirt. And then I started going to Marshalls and getting good shit.
Well, it's funny because our dad, if we were to ask him like, "Hey, I need clothes and I want to get it from here," he would
Yeah.
not question the price. He would just tell us to get the clothes, you know. But like we ourselves are like, $35 for a shirt. It's fucking ridiculous, you know. But
Yeah.
then like Victor started wearing my dad's $35 shirts and realized, oh my god, it's worth $35. Like, you're not just paying for a brand name,
Yeah.
you're paying for a nice fucking shirt.
It's a comfortable
you know?
shirt, man. It's worth it because you're gonna wear that. Like somehow growing up, I always thought getting clothes was a waste. For
Yeah.
some, you know, because I could get a video game, but now it's like
I mean, that's been our
I wear
mindset about
clothes
everything.
all the time. It's literally the most important thing is that I'm comfortable, like with whatever I'm doing, that I feel confident in what I'm wearing, because you know when I'm working, I don't want to be worried about that shit. Like I don't want to.
Was that entire thing for that rupee?
Yeah, it was for that rupee, I guess.
Amazing.
It's funny when the game thinks you want like 100 rupees. You're just like, I can
that
get this fucking anywhere, man.
Yeah. That's a big Zelda problem. They don't really incentivize money, so it feels worthless. What the fuck was that? What was that light that was shining?
I don't fucking know. I gotta get out of here. I gotta figure out this shit.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go fucking talk to the fish on the
Wait,
island.
what's
Was
over-
that guy
maybe she's
standing
back
up there
here.
that whole time?
Yeah, he's hanging out.
Anyway,
Man,
next time on Digi
I'm gonna talk
Bros,
to a fucking fish.
we'll figure out what the fuck to do. Hopefully.
Let's go find Phil Fish.